Graduates, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Director of Human Resources, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from the School of Science and Technology. I would also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via NTU livestream. Welcome also to the recipient of our Outstanding Alumni Award, Daniel Parker. It is a pleasure and a privilege to have you with us, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts a little later in this ceremony. Graduates, I want to begin by congratulating you on your achievements. In particular, all of my colleagues and I want to acknowledge that you have been through a tough time, with significant periods of your time with us disrupted by COVID-19. Nonetheless, you have come through these challenges, and you're showing considerable resilience and resourcefulness along the way. These are qualities which will serve you well as you navigate what may be uncertain times ahead. Graduation is a very significant day for us as much as it is for you. It is the moment that we come together to reflect on your academic achievements and all the other incredible things that you have done during your time at NTU. No matter which programme that you have completed, foundation, undergraduate, postgraduate degree, professional qualification or apprenticeship, your talent and determination have laid firm foundations for the next stage of your life. However, no one completes this journey alone, and I invite you now to remember all those who have supported you along the way, your families, your friends, your course mates, professional service staff, and our academic tutors. Please join me in thanking them for a well-deserved round of applause. These ceremonies also give us the opportunity to reflect on the university's world-leading research, our commitment to ensuring our graduates are equipped for the world of work, and our ever-expanding network of international partnerships. I will highlight just a few of these for you. We remain the most popular destination for UK undergraduate students, and we are now the 5th biggest university in the UK based on our student numbers. We have won major national awards for the quality of our student support and our contribution to social mobility. We remain one of the world's 5 most environmentally sustainable universities. Our research has once again won a Queen's Anniversary Prize. We had the most improved score of any comprehensive university in the recent Research Excellence Framework. Yet, some of our proudest achievements can be found in the results of our student surveys. Thank you to all of you who have completed the National Student Survey or the Postgraduate Taught Experience Survey in recent months. These surveys gather opinion on the quality of your courses, providing valuable insights into what we are doing well and where we might further improve. In 2022, NTU's overall student satisfaction stands at 81% in the undergraduate survey and 84% in the postgraduate survey. We acknowledge that we have gone some way to go back to our pre-pandemic peak of 89%, but we are still a long way ahead of the sector average. In both of those surveys, our students would recommend others to study here. That's a total of 86% of our students would recommend us. And this is encouraging, and we'd like to thank you for recognising that enabling our students to succeed is our #1 top priority. The School of Science and Technology exemplifies those ambitions. Its goal is to encourage, empower, and inspire its students, to treat every student journey as something precious and distinct, and to lift each student up through tailored support and guidance. The school's community is drawn from a huge range of academic, social, and cultural backgrounds, and it takes great pride in that diversity, in helping to enable people's dreams and ambitions as they grow as scientists, mathematicians, and engineers. This is achieved through state-of-the-art equipment and facilities, a worldwide network of industry connections, and a commitment to the kind of hands-on applied learning that mirrors professional practice. It is done through research-informed teaching that grows practical skills and not just theoretical knowledge. Class of 2022, I hope you enjoyed today's ceremony. I now invite the Deputy Head of the Department of Computer Science, Dr. Joanna Hartley, to read the names of today's graduates, and Pro Vice-Chancellor Neil Gordon to confer the degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduands. Pro-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Science and Technology. Master of Science degree in Digital and Technology Solutions, Data Analytics, James Butterfield. Ceres Heath. Liam McCain. Andrew McMurray. Adil Takafi. Master of Science degree in Data Analytics for Business, Sophie Andrew. Master of Science degree in Engineering, Cybernetics and Communications, Vandana Sampath Kumar. Bharath Chitti Moju. Say Krishna Kantamani. Say Krishna Kodu Muri. Postgraduate Diploma in Engineering, Cybernetics and Communications, Avinash Madala. Master of Science degree in Engineering, Electronics, Pragnala Bani Biswas. Rakantha Senaviritna Chandrasera Kara Mudiyan Selaj. The next student also receives the prize for Best Overall Performance in MSc Engineering Electronics, Saim Shahid. Akin Tunde Suara. Abitha Wadurawa Mudiyan Selaj. Budima Weli Den Iyaj. Hilary Chaincherem Ihuamo. The next student also receives the prize for Best Project in MSc Engineering Electronics. Hasitha Prasad Ranasingh Arichika. Mir Ali. Rupa Reddy Avala. Surya Danush Bandi. Abhishek Reddy Bav Anam. Ved Tejaswani Dabara. Vinitha Kangasani. Anvesh Kom in Eni. Pan Uganti Manideep. Logeshwaran Mohan. Hem Alatha Nalamothu. Sumith Pantam. Mehul Arvind Prajapati. Abhinav Priyadashi. Abhishek Sab Awal. Shah Hanaz Sheikh. Edwin Christie Thompson. Maria Wilson. Master of Science degree in Engineering Management. Susan Wanjiku Mugo. Master of Science degree in IT Security. Sharafat Said. Jayak Sampson. Fletcher Chimwaza. The next student also receives the prize for Best Project in MSc IT Security. Digin Dominic. Liliana Marisa Rosa Ferreira. Vikas Prakash God Achap Anavar. The next student also receives the prize for Best Overall Performance in MSc IT Security. Bryce Kabuma Samika. Ravi Teja Malasani. Deepika Manik Awaz Agar. Halimatu Sadiya Muhammad. Innocent Niam Musa. Oluwatobi Oyewole. Ashok Raj Apan. Sheikh Rupu Rehan. Say Bhargav Vankaya Lapati. Suman Yara Mothu. Vejavathi Vengappa Raja. Bharathi Aj A. Akumar. Devi Se Prasad Apikonda. Harsh Desai. Roosevelt Chima Elias. Venkata Surya Se, Srimanth Gautam Kala. Ravinda Reddy Guj Ula. Vineeth Kumar Good Gum Udula. Anil Gurung. Keethi Hari Haran. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of graduands from the School of Science and Technology. I am pleased to invite Chinye Williams to the stage to give the oration for our outstanding alumni, Daniel Parker, and to present them to the Pro-Chancellor to receive the award.
Before conferring the remaining degrees for the ceremony, it is my pleasure to invite Daniel Parker to come forward to receive the Vice Chancellor's Outstanding Alumni Award. The Vice Chancellor's Outstanding Alumni Award recognizes NTU graduates who have made noteworthy achievements in sport, the arts, science, academic, or public life. Winners of this award are recognized for their contribution to the lives of others or by having overcome significant personal hardship. Since 2013, Daniel has been a performance analyst with the Football Association. His nomination and ultimate selection reflect years of extraordinary career achievements and community involvement. Daniel's career began at Nottingham Trent University in 2009, where he earned both a Bachelor of Science in Coaching and Sport Science and a Master's of Science in International Performance Analysis of Sport. During his academic career, Daniel thrived in multidisciplinary and multicultural experiences, which eventually led to roles working with English, German, and Spanish athletes. Additionally, Daniel utilized NTU programs to gain a work placement position at the Football Association as a performance analyst. After graduating, Daniel continued with FA, or the Football Association, as a consultant before gaining a full-time position with the England men's senior team. In this role with the FA, Daniel has been an active part of the support staff, representing England in nearly 200 games for both men and women's strands, as well as disability teams across 4 continents. In his professional career, Daniel has supported England teams at 6 UEFA and FIFA finals tournaments, gaining success across various development tournaments, whilst notably supporting the men's senior team staff and players through over 65 matches, including a 4th place finish at the 2018 World Cup, 3rd place at the 2019 Nations League, and runners-up at the recent UEFA European Championship. Daniel credits his success to the variety of NTU resources offered to him as a student. Had it not been for his ability to learn the science of sport in a variety of applications, as well as his participation in work placement, it is unlikely that he would have met the same level of success. Access to university resources allowed him to participate in extracurricular activities, garner funding for professional coaching and analysis qualifications, and ultimately, to prepare for his postgraduate interviews. Daniel is a leading example of an NTU success story. Chair of the Board of Governors, we are honored to have such a leader in our alumni community. It gives me great pride and pleasure to present Daniel Parker to receive his Nottingham Trent University Outstanding Alumnus Award.
Thanks for those kind words, Chinya, and a huge thank you to the Board of Governors, Neil Golden, and the University for this award. First of all, I'd just like to say a huge congratulations to you guys on your graduation today. On this very day, 10 years ago in 2012, I was sat in those seats where you are now. I know of the journey you have been on, both on an academic level, but also on a personal one, albeit having an appreciation that your university journeys would have been even more difficult with the pandemic. However, that resolve that you have shown by coming out of the other side to graduate today will stand you in good stead for whatever lies ahead. When I got told I was receiving this award and would be invited to say a few words afterwards, I thought to myself, what have I got to say to a room full of recent graduates? Being an analyst, we are notorious for doing our work in the background. I'm not a massive fan of talking about me for the sake of talking about me. And having sat in those seats where you are today, and whether it be one through time past or one too many socials, I can't actually remember a lot of the finer details from my own graduation day. So I imagine you guys could be similar in 10 years' time. However, I did want to offer a few words of advice that you could take with you on your own journeys from mine. Success, whatever that word means to you in your potential careers, does not just happen. It needs to be worked on. Sorry to say that university was just the start of the hard work. Whatever you go on to, you should continue to be curious, always learning and looking to better yourself where possible. Additionally, you need a hell of a lot of luck. I'm not going to stand here and tell you that if you work harder than anybody else, you will be at the top of your respective fields in 5 to 10 years' time as a guarantee. Sadly, it doesn't work like that. However, what the hard work does give you is that when luck comes knocking and gives you an opportunity to achieve what you set out to, you will be best placed as you can to seize that opportunity. This also happens with what could be deemed a failure at the time as well. Before my interview for my initial placement at the Football Association, I had an interview at Stoke City. I hadn't actually prepared that well for it due to other things going on in my life at the time. It didn't go well and I proceeded to tank it. I was gutted at the time, however, as luck would have it, the FA placement interview was just 2 weeks later. This time I made sure I prepped well, came across in the right manner, and ultimately set out on my own career path that day. Luck gave me another opportunity. Learning from mistakes and hard work made it come off. The last thing I wanted to share, and perhaps the most important above all, is work hard to be happy. To paraphrase a colleague I used to work with, if you don't enjoy what you do, change the role or change the role. A lot of my course mates and fellow alumni may have started out in the industry through placements and full-time roles, or perhaps even went on to further study, only to then pivot and prioritise what they deem important to them, whether that be personal fulfilment, their growing families, their work-life balance, being their own boss, or even travel. As a result, after graduating, some like me have worked hard at what they studied and evolved or changed their roles into something they really enjoy doing and have a passion for. Others have gone the other way and completely changed their roles to work in a different area of the industry or even change the industry in which they work. Yet the majority are happy, and that is what is most important. Finally, working as I do as part of a team behind a team, I understand that no one gets here into this room and achieves what they have without the help and support of others. Now, we may not say it enough, not only to mine, but also to the parents and families here today, the friends we've made along the way, the tutors and lecturers, all of which have shown an incredible amount of patience and support in their own ways. Just know that we are, and always will be, ever grateful for sticking with us. Now, as experience dictates from 10 years ago, you'll all have big plans tonight, so I best not keep you any longer. Thanks again.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduands. Pro-Chancellor. The following have also qualified for awards from the School of Science and Technology. Master of Science degree in IT Security, Meghashyam Jarjam. Anu John. Shabna Kabir. Wazim Akram Yunus Kachi. Radha Karapia. Ife Oluwa Kuponyi. Rohit Kumar Mittapalli. Anil Kumar Mukala. Raj Prakash Nandigam. Olusegun Ojo. Sudhir Kumar Punem. Sankar Ramasamy. Ekansh Rana. Refadri Saparapu. Riaz Sheikh. Kavya Vemula. Kethana Prasanna. Moghul Ismail. Manisha Chieka. Saketh Rangi. Master of Computer degree with honours in Computer Science, Louis Tameo Ferrer. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Computer Systems, Cybersecurity, Taif Al-Shidi. Harlon Brandick. Annabelle Cheatham. Zach Demetriou. Jack Emery. Rena Gill. Regan Hand. Brandon Joe. Oliver Knapp. James Marshall. The next student also receives the Department of Computer Science Prize for Outstanding Performance in BSc Honours Computer Systems Cybersecurity, Joseph Mulholland. Mikhail Nowak. Naru Ipanat Fut Tik Orn Durong. Kennedy Zuwakini. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Computer Systems, Forensic and Security. The next student also receives the Department of Computer Science Prize for Outstanding Performance in BSc Honours Computer Systems, Forensic and Security. Samuel Bales. Jaskan Dosange. Beck Roberts. The next student also receives the Department of Computer Science Project Prize in BSc Honours Computer Systems, Forensic and Security. Edvins Judins. Bill Price. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Computer Systems Networks. Ashley Harris. Ahmed Majid. James Cole. Joseph Derbyshire. The next student also receives the Department of Computer Science Prize for Outstanding Performance in BSc Honours Computer Systems Networks and the Department of Computer Science High Achiever Prize, Microsoft Azure Fundamentals. Benjamin Ward. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Computer Systems Engineering. The next student also receives the Department of Computer Science Prize for Outstanding Performance in BSc Honours Computer Systems Engineering. Luna Abusard. Elliot Cassidy. Aurora Fernandez Frere. Emmanuel Grant Obeng. The next student also receives the Department of Computer Science Project Prize in BSc Honours Computer Systems Engineering. Mathushan Santhankumar. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in computing. The next student also receives the Department of Computer Science Project Prize in BSc Honours Computing. Chris Jackson. Timothy Kelly. Gregory McKee. Thomas Northam. Ashley Tanner Mortal. Jordana Woods. The next student also receives the Department of Computer Science Prize for Outstanding Performance in BSc Honours Computing. Chloe Chandler. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Software Engineering. Lukman Ali. The The next student also receives the Department of Computer Science Project Prize in BSc Honours Software Engineering. Miloš Bednarski. Shukri Isse. Oliver Knight. Matus Kravchik. And Zalna Najam. Ashif Namazi. Adiel Elisa Brown. Kenny Purbar. Fiaza Tanvir. The next student also receives the Department of Computer Science High Achiever Prize, Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals. Adam Tilley. Simona Wilgus. Naod Mulgeta. The next student also receives the Department of Computer Science High Achiever Prize, Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals. Kirill Babru. The next student also receives the Department of Computer Science Prize for Outstanding Performance in BSc Honours Software Engineering. Jamie Hayward. Christopher Marsh. Leon Morley. Master of Science degree in Engineering, Cybernetics and Communications. Tejo Avinash Nelapati. Master of Science degree in Computing Systems, Vijeta Nalwa. Pro-Chancellor. That concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Science and Technology and concludes the presentation of awards to graduates at this ceremony. In absentia, Pro-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those graduates who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these graduates are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. Rosie Bailey, NTSU officer, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Pro-Chancellor, Deputy Dean, Director and distinguished guests, friends, family and fellow graduates. It is an honour to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of everyone graduating today from Nottingham Trent University. As some of you may know, I am not a computer science student, but I will do my best to deliver an accurate vote of thanks for you today. This graduation ceremony is all about being able to celebrate the achievements made by each and every one of you. Today, we can all look around and appreciate the dedication, hard work, and perseverance that allowed you all to achieve the successes in each of your perceived fields. Despite a varied experience of university, there is at least one thing we all have in common in this room. and that is the success we are experiencing today. However, with your very best efforts, these achievements could not have been realised if not of the care and support around us. I would like to begin by thanking the academics of NTU, both the teaching and non-teaching faculty members. It is the support and guidance of tutors, lecturers, researchers, and all the academics here at NTU that have given you the skills and the knowledge to enable you to forge your own paths in your chosen fields. Their patience, valuable insights, and willingness to accommodate your questions, emails, and meetings is what makes being at this university a great experience. I would also like to express a sincere gratitude towards the support staff who have ensured that NTU life ran as smoothly as possible, often behind the scenes. I would also like to thank the librarians who always provided you with a guaranteed place of study and directed you to any literature that you needed for your studies. I would like to thank the catering team, allowing many of us to fuel your caffeine addictions, employability for helping many of you with something to progress into, as well as the cleaning and security team who have constantly provided us with a clean and safe environment. In addition to the staff at university, I would like to thank all of your friends and family who have supported us endlessly throughout the ordeal. I'm sure that each of you would like to be recognised the invaluable support of those who have helped you personally on this journey, those who were always there to listen and whom we can rely on when we need to take a break from it all. University is about collaborations. It's about working with those around you to learn, grow, and improve. As such, I think it would be fitting to end this vote of thanks by offering a personal thank you to all you graduating today. I know without the hours of discussion, debates, and encouragement that we have shared, today would have not been as meaningful as it is today. Thank you to you all.
Graduate class of 2022. Sounds good, doesn't it? You graduated now. Can I echo the thoughts of the Director of Human Resources by congratulating you on your achievements and wishing you every success in the future. It is fantastic to be able to share this day with you and your families and your friends, and in person in our magnificent University Hall. A particular thank you to those who've travelled a distance today to attend and to celebrate this with the students. I know it's pretty hot out there and there's a few transport problems going on, but thank you for coming. And a special thank you to the Vice-Chancellor for putting in air conditioning when we refurbished this building. It's been a tough time for a number of the students through the pandemic, and just graduation programs, for example. Our 2020 graduates eventually graduated, had their ceremony in September of last year. Our 2021 graduates had theirs in April of this year. And now we've caught up. This is the 2022 in 2022. So it's been tough for them, tough for the staff as well. But we promised everyone a graduation seminar that wished to attend one, and we've kept that promise because these are very important days for the university. I want to also recognize the contribution that Dan has made since leaving NTU. You're an outstanding alumni and a role model for a new generation of graduates. Thank you also for your insightful words, and maybe you should take away some of the words Dan, who said that success doesn't happen overnight. It's a lot of hard work. And I think it was that great golfer Gary Player once said, when he was stopped by a television commentator and said, "You had a lucky round today." He said, "Yeah, it was very lucky." And you know what? It's funny. The more I practice, the luckier I get. And so hard work is the only way forward, I'm afraid. I also like to thank Rosie Bailey for stepping in and delivering a wonderful vote of thanks for the students. Thank you. These graduation ceremonies are really, really important events in the university, and it's a great honor to officiate at them. This is my 8th year doing it. It's great seeing so many great graduates, and those of you who've ever been to Holland and seen the the flower fields there that come out in April or May time. It's a bit like that. It's like seeing something's been nurtured for 3 years and all blooming together, and it's wonderful to see so many smiling faces coming across the stage. It's a real honor. I do hope that you all have a great day. Do stay safe out there, but enjoy it at the same time. I've been to 3 graduation ceremonies for my daughters. The last one was here in 2020 with one of my daughters, and we all had a fabulous day. So I really do wish you a great day and celebration. But finally from me, students are the beating heart of our university, and in many ways of the city of Nottingham. Your contributions as students didn't just come in lecture theatres, seminars, studios, and labs. You undertook placements that made local organizations more effective. You took NTU to the top 10 in the University Sports League for the first time. You ran societies linked to your subjects. You made the Global Lounge the vibrant place that it is known to be around the world. Beyond our campuses, you played sports for local clubs. You helped young children with reading in local schools. You volunteered at food banks. You recovered welfare benefits denied to local residents. And of course, when it was possible to do so, you contributed generously to the nighttime economy of Nottingham. You undertook countless other activities through the societies of the Student Union. The question I often ask myself, the question, where would Nottingham be without you, its student population? You represent 25% of the 2 universities represent 25% of the population of Nottingham during term time. Nottingham is a great university city. Although you've now graduated, you remain members of our global NTU family. That's a worldwide community of over 220,000 alumni. Our doors will always be open to you. Have a look at our alumni website for further details when you're ready. You can also continue to access support from us, including face-to-face advice on the next steps of your career over the next 3 years from our employability team. Don't hesitate to get in contact with them. They'd love to help you. In time, perhaps consider how you too could help future generations of students, just as some alumni will have helped you through offering lectures, placements, and careers advice, and by helping to fund scholarships, facilities, and research. When the time comes, we encourage you all to complete the Graduate Outcome Survey. By doing so, you'll be making another important contribution to university life, and it would be very much appreciated. But that's all for the future. Now is the time to enjoy your success. We invite you all to join us over in the Newton building for refreshments, and have a lovely day. Can I ask guests, please, to remain seated for the processional music? And as the academic party and graduates leave the hall, I declare this graduation ceremony closed. Thank you.